What's going on there, Facebook land? Today I am demoing my VHT PitBull 50 manufactured in the, I'm going to say mid-90s. This is a creation of the folks at Fryette who made these amps. This was the brand that they chose to market their guitar amps under. Eventually selling the name to some sort of importer of foreign-made, cheaper component amps. So this is original 90s type amp, really high-end, heavy. I almost equate it to a Mesa in a way. It's almost like their version of a Mesa Boogie. Got two different channels here, which is cool, because you have EQ for both channels, which is kind of cool. A lot of times nowadays they do EQ. You have to keep your EQ for both channels. So this is kind of cool that they have that. The gain channel, there's a low-high input. I'm in the high right now, but there's also a low. So if you're in your bedroom, you want to play a little bit lower. The gain channel has a gain and volume, so you kind of have a master volume there to push the preamps and get you a little bit more gain without having to drive the amp too loud. But you also have a boost, which it has to be engaged on the face, but then once it's engaged, I can actually control it from the foot switch. You have an edge button and a shift button. They all add a little bit of contour to the amp, give it a bit of a different tone. You know, you have your mids and your bass. Volume, once again, same thing. You know, I got my treble, middle, bass, got your shift, bright. You can engage or not. The bright and the shift are non-foot switch access, so only the boost and the channel. There's reverb on the back as well as presence. There's a effects loop, and there's a 112 Celestion in this one. So let's go through the clean first. The guitar's on. I'm playing through a 1960 Les Paul Classic, underrated guitar, by the way. The earlier in the 90s, the better. This one's a 99, so it's almost at that transition era when they started making these a little bit more cheap, but it's still at the good level. Seth Lover's in there, by the way. So this is the clean channel. So no boost. Neck position. Bring it up a little bit. Clean channel. We can shut the boost off, go over to the gain channel. Sorry, you're going to hear a little bit of noise because my wireless router's over there, and obviously it's picking up some signals. Maybe we'll hear some astronauts peeking through here, but just a very, very cool 90s amp, man. You could go from just clean to over clean boost to classic rock to really just raunchy, just blow your eardrums out kind of stuff. But then you could back it down pretty cool too. So like if I take the gain now, right, and I'll drive the gain up, right. I think I drove the you know, as much as I love Gibsons, and I do love them, and we all love G strings, except on a Gibson. We don't like G strings on a Gibson. Anyway, right now I'm pushing 70 dBs, which you can clearly talk over, right? So if you're in your room, you want to play a little something with some rhythm. Hey, I want to solo over that, whatever. Boost it on, boost it off. That's 80, a little less than 80 dBs on my meter back there. So you could definitely play it. And then, you know, obviously you can go to low input, right? Anyway, so, you know, you could boost it. Quiet, boost. So you have all that at your disposal, and once again, you know, you can go clean. Talk over it. Add a little bright. Shift on and off. bright switch is if I'm playing at lower volume, it kind of adds a treble boost. At lower volumes, you tend to lose clarity, right? It becomes bassy. That bright switch is nice because it adds it. And I'm back out of tune again. Thank you, Mr. Gibson. So that's the VHT PitBull 5012. Hope you dug it. And if you're looking for it, it's on Reverb right now, or it's on Facebook, local pickup. It's a bit of a heavy amp, so it's not going to be light. I'm going to tell you right now, like I said, it reminds me of a early Mark 1 or Mark 2 from Mesa. A little bit lighter than, a lot lighter than a Mark 1 or a Mark 2, but still a very heavy amp, but a great amp, very, very versatile amp. Probably underrated in the world of amps. I'll probably regret selling this too, but so is the life of a guitar player. Gear cometh, gear goeth, gear comes backeth, gear goes again. So there you go. All right, be well. God bless.